Glenn Big Bad Wolfe early. 2 reasons: to look good and start to make a name for himself, and 2, to show James Toney up, because Toney went the distance with Wolfe. And that fight, April 11th, the last fight in Wolfe's career. Caesars Palace, home of champions. Rarely does a fighter come in as well dressed as Roy Jones. He's never fought here, and only once west of the Mississippi. That was a first-round knockout of Art Serrano in Reno back in April 3rd of last year. So an elegant entrance for Roy Jones Jr. Toby Gibson will be the referee tonight. The judges Dalby Shirley, Lou Tabbitt, and Dave Moretti, as we await the announcement by ring announcer Michael Buffer as you look at the aerial view at Caesars Palace, the indoor pavilion. Glenn Wolfe arriving roughly 5 minutes before Jones. That's a clear disadvantage. As you look at the tail of the tape, Wolfe 7 years older, slight height advantage, nearly even at weight, and Wolfe the reach advantage. The biggest discrepancy will be in speed and power, where Jones has decided advantages in both. That and the limited activity of Wolfe. Before that April 11th fight of last year, the next fight was July 13th of '91. Glenn Big Bad Wolfe, one of 6 sisters in his family, was found murdered. He's been shot at over 30 times, done time in Florida prisons. They say it's only toughened him, and it's hard to argue with that. You are looking ringside at Caesars Palace. Here's Michael Buffer.
Caesars Palace here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where tonight Top Rank Incorporated, in association with the undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser, presents professional boxing for your entertainment. All the bouts tonight are sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Before we continue, we send our best wishes to our friends of boxing unable to attend tonight: Al Silvani, Teddy Brenner, Chris Dundee, and Gene DiPiano. The scoring for this bout will be done on a 10-point must system, and the 3 judges assigned at ringside by the Nevada State Athletic Commission are Dalby Shirley, Lou Tabbitt, and Dave Moretti. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, referee Toby Gibson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Caesars Palace here in Las Vegas, 10 rounds of boxing between 2 of the middleweight division's deadliest punchers. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the light blue trunks and weighing in at 163 1/2 pounds. He's fighting out of Miami, Florida, and brings an outstanding professional record: 27 victories, 24 by KO, 3 defeats, and 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, ranked number 6 in the world by the IBF, introducing Glenn Big Bad Wolfe. And his opponent across the ring in the red corner, wearing the black trunks with red trim and weighing in at 164 pounds. Fighting out of Pensacola, Florida, this 1988 Olympic silver medalist is undefeated as a professional with a record of 20-0, 19 by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, ranked number 2 in the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Okay, y'all get out.
Okay, gentlemen, I've given you both your instructions prior to this fight in your respective dressing rooms. I'm telling both camps right now, I'm recognizing this as a legal punch since Mr. Wolfe's trunks are high. Roy's are okay. Obey my commands at all times. Good luck to both of you.
Deep voice Tony Gibson, the referee, giving instructions. As he said, Wolfe's trunks high, a legal punch would be the top of those trunks. And Wolfe, as you can tell, below the neck is extremely dry. Roy Jones coming in later, had a little more of a sweat, but himself has dried up as we are ready to go. Jones in the black trunks, red trim, aqua, working for Wolfe, who comes in a clear underdog. Jones realizing, though, that he's going to have to work against Wolfe, who is one of the tougher guys in the division to knock out. Wolfe takes a lot of punches and about as tough a guy as you're going to get in the division. Jones said, though, he wanted to end the night early, and then he looked forward to watching the main event. That being Iran Barkley and James Lights Out Tony. This should be interesting. Jones with a strong left. It may take a while. You wonder if Jones will go right after him because of Wolfe's inactivity. Early, it may be more difficult for him to take some punches. He just hasn't taken that many, with the exception of sparring. And clearly nobody he's sparring is in the class of Roy Jones Jr., who is 20-0 with 19 knockouts. Triples up on the left. Over a minute gone in round one. Tassels adoring the feet of Jones, who comes in with a right. Questions may arise later about Jones. What if he can't knock down Wolfe? Will he become frustrated? He's pretty much marched through his competition thus far. Good right, trying to follow it with a left, and now combinations and Wolfe hanging on. Roy Jones wanting to end it early. Good combination left and right. Roy going right after him. The big bad Wolfe in trouble against the ropes. Jones, making one of his first television appearances, is trying to not only win, but do so impressively. Roy Jones with another left. Big time left, and Wolfe's in trouble. Gibson calls it off.
Get it still.
First time Wolfe's ever been knocked out. Flip Hamansky, the fight doctor, rushes across the ring. Wow, Roy Jones ends the night. 21-0 with 20 knockouts.